Now, what was Tonto Dike's primary role? Her role was basically to send Baba Mohbad into the house or make the public have a different perception about the man. Because at that point, he was calling for a DNA. He now fully supports the whole DNA. Either he goes inside the house shamefully or the public sends him into the house forcefully. She wanted the public to see him as the distraction, whereas they were the distraction. It will shock you to know that the first time Tonto Dike came into the scene for justice, demise, the same people that claimed they were fighting for justice for Mohbad, the same people that now claim they love Mohbad more than the father, the day Tonto Dike came into the scene was the very day they were exhuming Mohbad for autopsy. That's to distract if she gas come. And that was the day she came in with Senator Elisha. They came in with cameramen from TVC, from channels, and one other station. These are mainstream television stations. Make you see how much these people spend. Why? Because they wanted to sell that Naira Marley narrative this time to the entire world with the mainstream media. But maybe waiting them will just come. The senator, make you be saying that the senator carried the mainstream media come. This was the exact day they were exhuming Mohbad. The same wife that claims she loved Mohbad to the teeth, no day we hadn't exhumed the husband, rather than the expert senator. Now, I want me to take on a time, watch this clip, make you see how surprised the senator did. At the point, the senator, I only came for condolence. I'm not a policeman. You can see where Mama Mohbad, they do. I don't know them, or Naira Marley, I don't know them, or I know them. The Mama Mohbad made a fool of herself. The one use her now sell the narrative. Then behind her, you will see one person who wear one pink cap. That was Wumi. They tell her waiting to talk and waiting not to talk. Watch this. From the beginning, you will see the whole cameraman with them carry on. Watch this. It's a very short clip though. Don't worry, the voice is coming on. Don't worry, just relax.
Promise what is he saying? I don't know them all. Yes. I know. He told me I go there. He told me, Promise told me everything. Promise told me, Naira no come on me. Nobody will touch you. I am here to condole the family.
She said she wants
justice. You want him to be out.
Justice, and because her son constantly accused her of marrying
Police will investigate this.
Yes.
Police will investigate it. I am not a policeman. Like I said, we didn't come to accuse anybody. We just call out on a cutlass visit. This is from me. This is just something small. Wait.
As they give her something small, she stopped to cry. That was the first time Tonto Dike came into the scene. On the very day they were exhuming Mohbad. On the 21st of September. That was that day. The next time we saw Tonto Dike again was a week later. Was it yes, a week later. 7 days after. That was on the 28th of September. They exhumed person on the 21st. On the 28th of September, we saw them in a funeral home looking for casket. This is not the same people that were shouting justice for Mohbad, exhume him, take him for autopsy. They never even start autopsy. They don't go funeral home. They price casket according to them. But what I believe in that their move, because if you watch that video very well where they went to the funeral home, what they went there to do was a paid advert. I believe so. Because the way we then just did, they advertise for the man. Let's take them around, show them around. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what he has. This is it. Let's go to the hall. Can you imagine? Use person demise to do business. If I be Mohbad father, I go even make them withdraw him from that mortuary. Carry him go your own private place. Keep him there. Sanctify that body. I tell you. Because waiting Mohbad body don't go through. I see him even die itself. Only God know. Only God know. Now, Tonto Dike came outside. That was on the 26th of October. I made this post on her Instagram. She said, "It's so hard to love or even support #General Mohbad's dad. I mean, if he has so much information to give, why can't he take it to the authorities? It's online, the judge and the jury or authority. Take this claim to the right authority and have them verified and pick up who you accuse. We are using our personal resources, sweat and blood to fight for your amazing son, and all you have to do is humiliate our effort by carelessly speaking when we have begged you countless times to go give every information you have. God bless my father." She has in the insult person father. She finished, she said, "God bless my father." In essence, thank God say my father no dey like this man. That's what she's trying to say. Thank God say, but the truth be say this man gets sense past your father, because if say na your father and now you dey Mohbad situation, the info done, he would have buried you a long time ago because he no get sense. Info done throw away long time ago. You see, saying Mohbad's father has sense more than your father, Tonto Dike. You see how she's trying her best to shut him up entirely. If you have so much, why don't you take it to the right authority? Why keep it? Why don't you take it to the right authority? Trying to shut the man up at all cost. So why is she doing it? She wants to sell this narrative to the general public. Because if she wanted to talk to Mohbad's father, there were several channels to talk to him. But she has to put it online to sell this narrative to the general public. Make you see how poisonous this girl did. You know, stop there. On the 30th of November, she made another post. Let me read. She said, "Mohbad, from the depth of my heart, I extend a profound apology. You deserve so much more, and it pains me to witness your struggle with steadfast support coming from compassionate souls like the concerned citizen. It is a promise we will keep fighting regardless of the names called and heartbroken. Papa Mohbad, I can empathize with the harsh realities of poor condition." Can you imagine? Tonto Dike, your father get money. We no see the quarrel where they enter, where they come pay your bride. When church you come pay your bride price, even Dashamutu. You did forget? But when it involves your own flesh and blood, your son, is truly heartbreaking. How is it that material things or wealth seems to outweigh the love for your own child? Did you see how poisonous this girl is? The horrid and undignified burial of our dear Mohbad within a mere 24 hours of his supposed passing, compounded by insufficient arrangement due to financial constraint after getting a whooping sum of 2 million naira, is deeply distressing considering his status. It never end though. Do you see how poisonous this girl is? And I did sure say, by now then we don't brief her, or maybe then they lie to her. Say, see what thing go down. The person in charge of the person that gave this money to was Darusha, and he did the spending. the money no reach Papa Mohbad hand. Darusha spent finish remaining 1 million. He gave the remaining 1 million to Mohbad's brother. And I'm sure they must have told her the circumstances that led to him being buried immediately or on time the next day. Or maybe they lied to her, whatever. But she came out to poison the general public, to have a different notion about Mohbad's father. Yet, these are people with a tackle VDM saying they defame them. I don't know whether they know they look back to see the harm we them do. She continued, she said, the decision to exhume your son remains stemmed from the collective outcry of Nigerian youths. But you went to the funeral home to look for casket a week after they exhumed him, which is a testament to our shared concern. While we acknowledge that Mohbad is indeed your son, please note he was a married man, and the responsibility should extend to the wife regardless of any circumstance. Wife we no care about the husband. Wife where the husband die, she leave him for beside staircase. Left him beside the staircase. If say the father no come that house that day, well, let God know waiting for happen. Believe you me. Wife we no know whether in husband they suffer mental health or not. In this quest for global assistance and DNA verification, it is crucial to address the right of a woman personally, the one who holds the answer. By this way, I agree with DNA, but why are you asking Nigerians for DNA and not Wumi? Mind you, Mohbad's father wasn't the person that instigated the DNA. Maybe him. Listen to his BBC interview, the first interview he had with BBC after Mohbad was buried. Your immersion in social media, driven by trivialities and fleeting fame, is disheartening. I find solace in the knowledge that you are not a part of my family, sparing us the pain of witnessing your disregard for your son's memory. It's bewildering that your discontent only surfaced upon witnessing contributions to your grandson in the custody of his mother, your late son's wife, but you now charge 10 to 15K to be interviewed. You see how this small girl take blast old man with he born am. They call him poor man. In son at 26 became a millionaire. They call him poor man. If Mohbad's father is living in an unfavorable condition, then no, Wumi is a bad wife. She's not a good wife. If a millionaire's father is living in an unfavorable condition, Mohbad's wife no be better woman. And you come out here to say it. Tonto Dike, your father get motor. Na get compound for na house. Motor fee enter na house. Come they blast another man, father. When it comes to women, it's a family affair. Now, thank God, that same 30th, she had an interview with Daddy Freeze. She was now asked, this thing you said, is it true or not? Listen to her. But she don't sell wrong narrative to Nigerians already.
Tonto, earlier on, he was unhappy with the way Mohbad's dad is handling the situation, charging for interviews. Iyabo, so Tony.
It was alleged. I don't know. I'm not part of that. I'm not part of that team, so I don't know. It was alleged. Is it true he signed a contract? Is that contract true?
Well, from inside this, yes. But like you said, everything is alleged until maybe Famunyash blow. You know? So Daddy Freeze, like I said,
Now,
they just made a caricature out of this. I don't know when we stopped looking for justice and started looking for DNA. Like I said in my write-up, I am 100% in support of DNA. But when has DNA become justice? When has DNA become justice? This man was busy fighting for lands, busy fighting for justice, for DNA, while the people who not with his child frustrated these boys are out there on the street now doing charity. From the beginning, we didn't even want to interfere with the DNA thing because it is not our problem. We are fighting for justice for the boy. You know, it's just the different, dragging tags here, emotions that's making us even speak on DNA. If not, I don't have any business with the DNA. It's none of my business. I'm not part of the family. It's the family's responsibility. Even like while some people say go and fight for me for DNA, I say this, we have fought the fight, we're still fighting the fight. But you see this particular part, it is the family that is supposed to fight it by themselves. And I don't think
they've already started fighting now, Tonto. Hey.
You see, when it comes to the DNA, it's a family matter. It's a family matter. Now you see, say, wait till she drop online when millions of people go don't see. She now said it's alleged. But she went online to drop it. To make Nigerians to extend more hate, more hatred on Papa Mohbad. They intentionally merged bullying and buying together. They refused to separate it. And at that, they merge them together, sell them to the general public. And at that time, the emotions were high. Nobody want just reason properly. But I like what Daddy Freeze asked them at the end of the interview. He asked them, what do you think happened to Mohbad? Who do you think died Mohbad? Listen to their answer. Just watch how they first start to laugh like.
who do you
what did you say?
When they laugh. You say now either of their sons, then feel they laugh like this.
Oh my God!
Like this is how they like good matter of family matter.
So, who do you think by Mohbad, according to your own opinion? Who do you think?
When I'm not a judge and I'm not a spiritualist, Emma ko shekere si mi lọ́wọ́, Emma ko shekere si mi lọ́wọ́.
Even if, like I said in the beginning, that there's some things that I have opinion about that I don't have to necessarily voice out. This kind of question is one of it. You just keep it in your heart and you just pray that
according to the story, if we are still following, because that's why they're having the coronal inquest. So according to the stories that are on ground, until that autopsy result is being read and we know exactly what went down, we really cannot say for a certainty that this is what bad. We know for a fact he had an issue, a fight with his friend. We know for a fact that he had a little bruise on his hand. We know for a fact they called a nurse and he was. We know for a fact that he reacted to it and then he lost his life. Those are the things that we know for a fact. So, but until the test result comes out, until the autopsy result is out anyway, I'm sure, but until they now read it and maybe people in court get to hear that information, then we can know for a certainty, okay, this is exactly what happened.
Can you imagine? Now they asked them a question, it became family matter, they started laughing. The truth is, at this point, people eye don't open. But where people eye finally open was on the 10th of January, when Mohbad's father granted his first interview first mainstream official interview with TVC, where he exposed within his eye see for his son house. Now there people eyes start to open. You can see how heartless these kids they use reverse psychology, sway everybody. And at the same strategy Wunmi they use, reverse. What thing she they do, she go send another person they do. She want property, she go say na Papa Mohbad want property. Go do DNA, say Papa Mohbad want keep again. Papa Mohbad want change results. My question I say, if not them then do this thing too, how then go feel?